Apparently it's cold here. There must be some Tauros in the atmosphere.
There must be. There's no other explanation for that. Hey,
Alright,
who's
what were we
feeling
doing?
hungry? We were gonna challenge the glutton for the right to eat all the ghosts or something. I'm only half paying attention to this game.
Oh, right.
He resulted in, assuming my count is correct, which I believe it is, your 12th proper death.
Rip. Whoops! Whoops!
I really thought that was a bottomless pit, and that would have been a really good. That would have been really good.
Oh, boy.
Wow, this guy's rude.
Getting effed by a single fucking phantom dude.
Would you call him a menace?
I would. He is absolutely a menace. Die now.
So that would make him some sort of. How would I put it then? Like a ghost problem. If only I knew someone to call for that situation.
I have no idea who you would call if there was a ghost problem.
Yeah,
Nothing comes to mind.
God, I hope someone at home is just screaming at these like not correct references.
Can I go that way? What I really don't want to do is...
think so.
No, but there's a place I want to go. I think I... Yeah, I think I can go this way. We'll see. I definitely don't want to fall down there because there's a Headless down there. I don't really feel like fighting them yet.
Why is this like? Why does this look like a mural on like a paper folding screen or something? Like the coloration is super weird.
Yeah, the blue. It's just to be like, you can move along this ledge.
Yeah, but like this isn't the sort of art direction where something like that fits in, where you're just like, anything that's like orange, you hang on it, or whatever. Like, this isn't that kind of game, really.
Yeah. Well, there are some aspects of it that are that way. Alright, how do I use this? I'm gonna do this.
That's right, the monkeys over there. I was thinking of them like more ghost people, but they were monkeys.
They were monkeys. They're gonna fight him for me. I'll take it.
Who's the one who shot? Is there a gun monkey?
There is a gun monkey. See him up there?
Oh snap, it's a gun monkey. I was being facetious, but look at that gun monkey over there.
Does that count as him seeing me? I don't quite understand. He's gonna go fight the monkey. So I think the monkey will...
Can he reach the gun monkey?
I don't think so.
So how does this work then?
I don't know.
Can you just like sneak past them?
I mean, you can pretty much sneak past most dudes unless they're like real bosses.
Right.
I don't know if he counts as a real boss, because like there's some bosses where like there's you end up with a what's it called area.
Oh, the monkey
like
went down.
Yeah, he did. Oh. Oh.
I don't know why this is so funny, but it's really funny.
See, does he see me? He seems to see me.
Oh, he definitely sees you.
He seems...
no chance he would have come over here if he didn't see you.
So if I go, like, over here, can he still...
Hey, you know what this kind of makes me think of?
What's that?
God, I never remember the name of it. Little Nightmares?
Oh, yeah.
Game with the... Yeah. Just, like, something about the way he, like, moves, and, like... I have, like, all these, like, vague memories of us, like, being somewhere and, like, sneaking, being like, but they can't quite get to us here, right? And then we're, like, always wrong. We're just, like... It just felt like that, and for a moment I was like, he's not gonna come up the cliff, right?
Come on. Come on. Ah, I missed it.
So the purpose of the whistle was just to clear the monkeys out of the way so you didn't have to deal with everything at once, right? Like, it obviously didn't do that much, yeah.
I mean, my hope was... So the monkeys cause you to get aggroed.
So you think you might be able to sneak up on him if the monkeys all got taken out?
Yeah, but it didn't work for some reason. I'm not quite sure
No,
why.
it didn't work. Yeah, I'm not... It's not obvious why. Oh, okay. I don't know that I needed that.
Ow.
That's very rude.
didn't that work? That's fucking bullshit. He was in the middle of that.
I have to assume it's something to do with the weird, like, angle of the hill, but that does seem like bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, but fuck that.
No, complete bullshit.
Bring it on. Got a little greedy.
Uh-oh. He's spitting again. They should call him Tokujiro the Llama, am I right? Yeah, it's very funny.
Fuck.
I do
have to remember how to play this game. It's kind of important, apparently.
I don't know. It feels optional.
Ow! Woo!
Oh, no.
I am now poisoned.
You've experienced poison.
That's alright, we got some antidote for that.
Oh, that's good.
Where is antidote powder? I think I can use green mossy gourd for that instead, but fuck it.
I'm concerned because I know you had indicated that there was an extremely difficult boss coming up.
Yep, this is not it.
I know, but like, this guy's already giving you trouble, so that really hard boss, like, I'm worried.
Yeah, we're gonna be effed.
How would grabs that swing so hard? I feel like in real life there should be like some way to take advantage of that.
Yeah. The thing is like, I could try to get a move in there, but my attacks just aren't quick enough.
No, I don't think the actual game engine allows for that. It just like it feels like there should be, right? Like it's just there's something. It's so pronounced that like overhead swing and everything.
I mean, that's just kind of how this game works, though. Is that like dudes have big attacks, and those are the hardest dudes because you like go to block when they like.
Yeah, the timing is tough because it's not obvious exactly when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, chicken.
Hey, of the not boss enemies in this game, do you have like a favorite kind to fight?
That's a good question.
Is it pile of like weird claymation monkeys? Is that it?
No, it's definitely not that.
Let's see.
It's probably so later in the game, there's a lot of ninjas. We haven't seen one yet, but we'll see one soon. They're probably up there. They're hard, and have a lot of different moves, but they're really fun to fight if you get down the timing.
That makes sense.
So
like, that's the sort of thing you would want in this game if you like enjoy this type of game, right? Like
yeah, right. What I should do is I should use my shuriken to get rid of... Oh, really? This guy. Whoops, wrong one. Just so
might
that
have noticed that.
we don't have to wait for him to, like, fuck around.
Yeah, maybe take a couple steps back so that once the battle music ends or whatever, he's not coming straight at you. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, so I had the opportunity earlier, and I was like right behind him and about to do the move, and he somehow saw me. So, see, this is not ideal because he's like looking.
But isn't that kind of like his neutral pose? It seems tough to.
It is. I can
like unless you try like while like the last monkey is around or something, sneaking up on him that way, maybe.
I can do this.
Some sort of extra stealth item? I didn't catch the name.
Yeah. It's so, by killing the Headless, which we will encounter later, you get these, like, the sugars. It's basically like a sugar, but, like, more pro. Damn it.
Oh. Oh, right. This is very painful.
Yeah.
I like his little, like, wrestler flourish at the end there.
Yeah, me
like,
too. I really enjoy that.
Can you smell what Tokujiro the Glutton is cooking? It's poison. The answer is poison. The additional stealth benefits, they don't make it like harder for you to get hit or anything like that, right? It's only for like actual stealth, and once you're engaged in the battle, like
yeah, they pretty much do nothing.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Well, you guys both took a drink. You're such good friends. Although, I'll be honest, I don't let most of my friends, like, just spit a gallon of poison on me.
Yeah, I'm generally not into that kind of thing.
How about you, Cotillion? Do you have any strong feelings about friends spitting poison on friends?
Fuck, I hate this fucking move.
No, I don't have any strong feelings about much.
Okay then.
That in and of itself is kind of a strong stance.
Fuck you.
It makes me wonder where Velox has been.
Velox.
He would always show up.
Velox.
Yeah, he would always show up in chat, and I would like ask chat their opinions on something, and he would literally 100% of the time stay just on some weird principle I didn't understand. He would just never make an opinion.
This is the rude thing that they've decided to do. Is right after you beat the boss, we're just gonna attack you with a whole bunch of these dudes.
So the bright side is you had a resurrection there, and also, if for some reason these clowns kill you, the other dude's perma-dead, right?
Right, he's dead.
Yeah. So, like, as annoying as this is, this could be worse.
These guys don't even drop any items either, because they're like spirits.
They're ghost guys? Yeah. What's the lore behind there being like a bunch of spooks in this valley?
The hardest boss in the game is basically like creating them. The mist like causes them to be a thing.
Are they like actual spirits of people who used to be here, or is he like just creating them with his imagination or something?
I don't know about that. I wish I knew the answer, but I do not. Come on, Jesus.
No, never attack. Only flail wildly.
F you. Alright. Alright.
Hey, you got a fistful of ash, though.
I did. I did.
Proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. Grab the ledge. Pretty sure this is the way to go. Pretty sure.
This looks promising.
Yeah, I think this is it. This is definitely it. Yeah, we're trying to get up high so we can get to the roof.
Go.
It's certainly a way to go.
We got some fat wax, so that's
Ooh.
cool.
Fat stacks of fat wax, nah mean, brah? I don't know what. I have no idea.
Alright. Are you guys ready?
Probably
I mean, this is the hardest one, right?
This is it. This is the hardest boss in the game.
Alright, well, take a deep breath and do what you gotta do, man.
Wish me luck. Gotta get the death blow first, though. That's really important.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously. If you can, every boss fight, you're gonna want that. See some sort of, like, many-tailed fox thing? Man, it's just horrible, like isn't it?
Whew! Got there. Got there, everybody.
Ah, grave wax. That looks troubling.
Mm-hmm. That was rough, but we made it. We made it.
Did I ever tell you that story? I once took a flight where, at the end of it, the pilot said almost exactly that. And it was like, wow, I'm glad. It's somehow way spookier without the mist here.
Yes, it is. Also, all those guys are gone now. Alright, question mark. Do we want to try and face the Headless now? Why not, right? That's my policy.
Yeah, no, why not? But also, don't call me Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh my god. Anytime anyone says, oh, hi now, I, like, want to say that back to them.
A lot of people, I think, suffer from that.
Yeah, it's not great.
I think that's fairly common.
I don't even know where I am anymore. Where am I trying to go? Where do I go?
I don't know, you said you're gonna find the Headless.
Yeah, the Headless
I feel like it should be easier to navigate this place without mist, but again, somehow unintuitively it does not appear to be the case.
Fuck you, bird.
So, like, Is that boss supposed to actually be difficult in any way?
No.
Like, even if you were to take him face on, it seems like
No.
you kind of just slap him around.
No. You do fight other nobles creatures like him later in the game, and they have a power that's pretty fucking obnoxious and can wreck your day if you aren't careful. But he is not one of them, as far as I'm aware. I think he just plays the whistle, and then you fucking stab him, and that's the end of his day. So that's pretty cool. All right, we are going to now fight the Headless. There are. Oop! Apparently, I'm resting again.
Are they horsemen? These Headless?
No, there are no horses involved, as far as I'm aware.
How about jack-o'-lanterns?
I don't know. Let's go.
Let's.
That's a chicken. The Headless is down there. We're gonna go fight him. There he is. See him hanging out there with his little sword?
Yeah, I see.
Purple dude. So we need to make sure that we're. What do we? We want a lilac umbrella just for the hell of it. Even though we probably won't use it much. And then I have to remember how to use this menu.
Hey, have you gotten that prototype lilac umbrella back for our merch store that definitely exists?
Yep, it's on its way.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I'm really looking forward to that. It's the best one.
I hope you all enjoy it.
Man, that guy ain't got no head. How's he gonna scream at you? I mean, he's kind of screaming at you. How's he doing that?
His head exists somewhere, right?
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
but
not attached to him.
But the Guardian Ape had to put his head back on the screen.
That's true.
I gotta be honest, I don't love this one.
It's not great, is it?
No.
Fuck you! That's not fair! So normally he, like, disappears and so normally he disappears and reappears behind you. But
you're
usually
supposed to, like, put your back up against the wall and he can't do it?
No, the opposite of that. Like, you'd usually be able to run away, but because my back was against the wall, he spawned closer than he should have.
I see.
That makes sense?
Yes, I think so.
F. Ah!
So is there something that's supposed to clue you into the fact that this guy is here? Because he's... I mean, like, certainly you could just, like, drop down to that trench or whatever, but, like, I don't think it'd be my first instinct to do that, as it could be death.
No, pretty much all of the Headless are in somewhat out-of-the-way locations.
Mm-hmm.
So you can miss them if you're not exploring. So... yeah, it's a thing. But they're real not fun when you accidentally run into them. I'll tell you what. That happened the first time I played here, and I was like, oh, I fell down the thing. Oh, I'm not dead. Yay. And then...
it was like, not yay. I hated you.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Pretty much the only way to beat these guys is by using Divine Confetti. So make sure you use
is that? You just, like, don't do enough damage? Or?
Yeah. See there? That time I could get
away.
away.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That is quite the secret technique he's got there.
What's the purple bar for that?
That's my terror. If it fills, you die.
You die.
Yep.
It seems like you started that with a lot.
I mean, there's something he does that triggers it. I haven't been able to figure out exactly.
Just if he just hits you, it triggers it.
Okay. He has like terror touch or terror link or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even if you block it, huh?
Yep.
It's just like less if you block it?
Yeah. And that's why you gotta use Pacifying Agent.
Right, because otherwise it just builds too quickly.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about games that force you to use items like that.
I'm generally not a fan, but like, I know that,
No!
Oh, that sucks.
That
I'm not
really
dead.
sucks.
I'm not dead.
Oh, I guess it's not 100% kill, it's just very likely. It kind of seemed like it might just be auto kill last time. Because it did so much damage. From what I know of the other like Dark Souls games, like there are items that are like very helpful when used in situations like this, but aren't exactly necessary.
I got greedy. They're not easy to kill.
Now I know they clearly give you those rewards that you mentioned earlier. Is there anything else significant about defeating them? Like, did they do something for the story or anything?
No, and there's kind of really no reason to fight them, because we already have those items. Yeah, but I'm doing it anyway.
But do you get like a new one since you've used some of them?
No. So the ones you get are reusable. That's why they're cool. They're like sugars, but you can just keep using them. Oh, I used my shit too soon. Oh well, I just killed that. That.
You very killed that chicken.
Yeah.
Extreme dead.
He's very dead.
Extreme dead or alive ultimate chicken. The answer is dead. So, like, this is basically what I look like in week 4 of quarantine, by the way. This is just me. Hi, it's me, Vasco.
Especially the haircut situation.
Definitely the haircut situation. Mind the terror. That's genuine also. My presence will cause terror.
Oh, I'm getting so greedy.
So do each of the Headless give a specific one of those cool Headless items?
Yes.
Even though they appear to not have unique names, because this one is literally just called Headless?
Yeah, so their name is, like, written on the name of the item. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, they are... Once you get their item, that's when you find out their name. Fucking bullshit with this area of effect, motherfucker.
Tell us how you really feel.
I think he's having a great time. A cheese great time. Don't ask questions.
You also can't dodge when you're in the smoke stuff here.
Oh. Huh.
So that's fun.
That seems annoying.
So I have to, run very slowly.
Right.
No.
So much you're slowly away!
No!
Wait, no. I kind of thought you had like a sliver of up there. I couldn't tell. You're very close, though.
See, that's fucking bullshit. This is what I'm fucking talking about. He fucking just does his shit. There it is.
There it is. You spin around like an asshole.
Yeah, you just get a bulging purse.
Baby. And a lump of fat wax, which feels cool.
Yeah, you'd think you'd get a lump of grave wax from those guys, but you don't.
Because they're very undead.
You'd think that the fucking dead dudes would drop that shit.
Yeah,
but...
it seems to make sense to me.
Ugh.
So, how are you two holding up in COVID quarantine? You now have a glimpse at what I look like, apparently the Headless in this game.
I'm doing alright, you know. How do I get out of here? Jesus. You know, I'm making a lot of food, cooking, baking bread, all kinds of shit like that.
You're in the sourdough starter club, right? Like
I am,
got
yes.
in that trend? How's that going?
It's going well, actually. I have not been able to find rye flour recently, which is one of the flours my starter feeds on. So that's not great. Ooh, I'm in the fire.
I feel like I heard that there was like a big run on that because there were a lot of people like doing the sourdough starter thing.
Yes, sourdough. Flour in general is very hard to find. I can generally get all-purpose, but pretty much nothing other than that. I found some bread flour in a recent shop, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But my favorite recipe currently just uses all-purpose because I figured I would need a recipe that did that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's a thing. It's going all right. I'm enjoying it.
And so
yeah,
like,
it's in the fridge at the moment.
You have to sort of like use some amount of it every day, but does the part you use like have to be like baked or whatever?
So it's complicated. Ow, that hurt. You have to. So every time you feed it, you have to discard most of it, so that it's fresh, and otherwise you just
so fresh and so clean. I understand.
Yeah. Otherwise you pretty much end up with it like boiling over, and you have a ton of it, which you don't want. So you have to get rid of some of it. So you can use that. There's a bunch of recipes for sourdough discard pancakes and muffins and pretty much anything you can leaven you can use. Sourdough, anything that requires yeast you can use sourdough starter for instead. So yeah, it's a thing. Wow, glad I got here that was a thing.
Item.
But so you usually, if you're like trying to use it a lot, you have to feed it like every 12 hours. So I've gotten to the point now where it's like, because I can't find any rye, I'm just gonna only feed it once a week and keep it in the fridge. So my plan is to like make a loaf a week. So we'll see. How
At
that
some
goes.
point, if you don't feed it, does it claw its way out of the fridge and start making sacrifices of your family members?
I have not seen it do that yet, but I'm not ruling it out.
But I'm a little concerned.
Definitely gonna buy these guys. Oh, apparently I don't have that much money because I died.
You don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
You have some coin purses.
Yeah, purses you could sell to have money.
I have, I can open purses, and that gives me money, but it's alright. This guy here, so this is one of the first good farming locations, because you can basically sneak up on this guy repeatedly, and just kill him, and he drops a lot of, I don't know why I got 1,500 that time. Usually it's like 700. But yeah, he drops a lot of money. So you can just sort of rinse and repeat. But I'm going to do it once just to show, because this is one of those guys I was talking about that I really enjoy fighting.
Oh, he's like the, yeah. Ninja
So,
style, bro.
yeah. So I'll show him off right now. Let's see if I can beat him without...
That's interesting.
That poisons you.
Poison? Yeah. Yeah, I can see why you like it. He's cool. Like a challenge, but also just like a cool thing.
There's a couple bosses that use the same fight style. We fought one early on in that the well.
Yeah, yeah. The like one-armed guy or whatever.
I guess they drop more money in New Game Plus, because usually it's like 800, 800, something like that. We want to buy these treasure carp scales for a future use, because you can only get a certain number per game. So if you see them, you definitely want to pick them up. These motherfuckers, these guys are fucking annoying. They're basically zombies, and they resurrect at least once after you kill them, like from the ground, like that.
Yeah.
So they're kind of not worth killing, but I'll kill a couple of them.
Is there something you can do with the Mortal Blade to make that less stupid?
No,
Seemed like it.
These guys do not. You can't kill them with the Mortal Blade like you can. Those other dudes in those Senpo Temple guys. Welcome to Mibu Village. It's not great here.
It's the home of the breathing technique, though.
It is. This is where we get that breathing technique.
That one you mentioned earlier.
I did mention it earlier. So, like, we can fight these guys, and they're obnoxious, but I'm going to try not to if I don't have to. They also come out of the ground, which is fun.
If you blow your monkey whistle, does it make them do something stupid?
Oh, I haven't thought about that. It's a good idea. I should try that.
Basket.
He's a basket.
Alright, which one of you is this in quarantine?
Yeah, right?
Hey.
Hey!
Basket. Calm down.
I feel like this is you, Ted.
I don't know what you're talking about.
An honorable person.
Yes.
I like that time you don't get a dialogue option.
That would be fun to say. No, I am not.
I am not an honorable person, Basket.
To ask? Look, sorry, but if you have questions, I'll have to answer with this basket on my head.
Of course, I understand.
Tell me about the village.
This village.
This is a very good question,
Before I
Sekiro.
knew it, everyone had gone insane. For a while, I too was in a daze, but I snapped out of it.
Oh, good job.
Threw up.
Okay, thank you for that, making that noise. That was very important.
Thirsty, so I drank a lot of sake. I'm sure that's what made me.
Oh, that is Tech.
Thank you, Cotillion.
Thirsty. The sake cask runs dry in no time, so everyone has no choice but to drink the water in the ponds and rivers. But the more you drink it, the thirstier you get.
Just like that like lake or whatever in Greek mythology, the one that like makes you forget everything.
Ever drink enough?
What is
I
wrong?
forget the name of it, but I shouldn't.
So basically, what's happening here is
Like someone poisoned the water.
so there's a guy who's like leading them, and it's like, everybody drink the sake, and it's got dragon fountainhead waters in it, which is making them all undying. But also like fucking with their brains.
Pine resin burns a long time.
This, by the way, is how you get the Okinaga's flame vent, the like most powerful hand cannon flames spurting situation. You gotta go to Inohito's house and get some pine resin so you can use that to buy the final thing. Tell me about the priest.
He's the most important person in the entire village.
I'm gonna guess he's not super chill.
All the way up the riverside.
He actually is pretty chill. You're supposed to be able to give him some sake, and he turns into like one of those noble creatures, like the guy I just killed.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to do it. Supposedly, you give him this one sake, and he turns into a dude. But I can't figure out how to get the dialogue option to get it from him.
Or you're just like giving him different sake and turning him into a frog prince.
I can't give him any sake. That's the problem. He won't take it. Like, there's no dialogue option.
Oh, you know what it is? You're not addressing him with a basket on your head.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's probably it.
For those playing the home game, that tree right there. Oh fuck!
Ah, chicken!
That tree right there in the like where all the lights are and the like crux of the tree is where you would find a prayer beads, some beads for your upping of your power situation. So, and over there in the corner I think is something cool, but we're definitely not going to go in there because there's literally no reason. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of sneak around here.
These zombie folk, they're not extremely, like, fast or agile or anything, right? Like, they're not gonna, if they detect you, they're not just gonna, like, make a big problem.
No, I mean, it's
sort of outrun them.
Yeah, you can pretty much outrun them. They do start popping up from the ground, which is pretty obnoxious, as one of them just tried to do a minute ago.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I don't remember that being there. So that's kind of a thing, but no, they're generally not... You don't have to worry about them too much. These guys have knives, so they're not great. You don't want them jumping on you, because they'll fuck up your day.
My day is pretty easily ruined by knife attacks, frankly.
Yeah. I mean, me too. So, if we hadn't sent that samurai to go deal with that guy who we then accidentally pissed off, he would appear here, because he's like, oh, the shamisen, have you heard the shamisen? He eventually shows up here and he's like, oh, it's right down there, but I can't go any further. And then we go this way and we got another boss to fight.
Is this one also the hardest one in the whole game?
This one actually is really hard, so we'll see how this goes. Why do you cry?
Why are you crying?
Because I'm sad.
It's generally how crying works.
Yeah, you should say okay and leave.
Where Lord Sakusa is,
Oh no.
or what he's doing. It breaks my heart. If I can't see him, I'd at least like to know. But no matter how many letters I send,
He's just not that into you, lady.
back, and
Yeah,
no one will
I think she
tell
just
me
needs to get
where
that
he
message.
is Actually, sir.
Yeah?
Can you tell me? Where is Lord
I don't even know
Sakusa?
who that is, lady.
Don't know.
You're a liar too.
Yeah.
Why must everyone hide him from
Again,
me?
I feel like this would have gone better if you answered with a basket on your head.
You're probably
Oh,
right.
she seems problematic.
Yeah, so she's kind of a jerk. Her name is Orin of the Water. Supposedly you can, like, come back later. Because you can't, like, even though you can, like, get right behind her pretty easily, you can supposedly...
Get a first stealth attack?
Well, you're not supposed to be able to, but there's, like, a glitch. Where you can by, like, jumping on her head and then doing a death blow from behind.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never gotten that to work. So, do with that what you will.
This feels like Sekiro meets Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, right?
I feel like we need that, like, weird jazzy song from the graveyard on the ride as the background music for this.
Yeah, right? I actually feel the same way. Gotta remember to do the tempo leaping kicks.
Gotta get high, monk!
Yeah, I don't have High Monk yet. There we go. Fuck you! Lady.
Lord Sakusa.
Oh, I don't like the way she got up. I don't care for that.
Ah, damn it.
Crazy sword stuff.
Oh,
Also,
bullshit!
She has like a truck.
Yeah, she
Yikes.
does.
Lord
That was
Sakusa.
dumb, right?
Come to me. At least instead.
Nah. Yeah, she can cover a lot of ground really fast.
Yeah. And she doesn't like telegraph it very hard either. She'll just sort of like fly directly at you.
Yeah, pretty much. If you like give her a second, she will just like suddenly do that.
Yeah. She definitely seems tough.
I did not take advantage of that situation the way I should have.
And what's extra tough about bosses like this are like you have to be very like careful and patient finding openings that aren't very plentiful. And then if somehow it does go south, then you have to do that arduous kind of process all over again.
Yeah. And you have to really like you have to get in openings when you can though. Like you can't just sit back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's not just
she's
gonna
very
give it to you.
aggressive. It doesn't. Yeah.
Also, keeping my posture low is important though.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. I don't think I've seen you do that in other fights.
There it is.
But like, because she sort of like goes at you so intensely with like a multi-hit thing.
Ooh. Woo, that was close.
It was, but you survived it.
Come on. Oh, I tried the
Oof.
high monk and it did not work.
You don't have high luck.
Oh, right.
Should have low monk.
Ah, that was the call.
Yeah. Also, where do you go to get a basket for your head? Because I feel like it would make this boss fight a lot easier.
Gear 1.
Ah,
call.
he's definitely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think you got it. I would love it if you're like, ooh, we'll go to like a simple temple with the Mibu Village. Pure one.
Bullshit.
There's some place.
That was fucking bullshit.
No.
I got
She
hit.
was so dead.
I got hit while doing the fucking Senpo
Like the-
leaping kicks, which
Yeah.
should not happen. It's bullshit.
Ugh.
Maybe
Well,
if you didn't hide him from her.
you're
just
right.
tell her where that guy is.
You're right.
He's probably at the Pier 1.
You're right. Guys, I will never get to level 4.
No, it does not seem like that's going to happen.
Like, if I get to level 4, I get High Monk, and High Monk is just good. Alright, we're gonna try to use that thing that I mentioned. It's not gonna work. I've never gotten it to work, but... So, like, you have to talk to her, right? So, supposedly... Yeah, see, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think you got cursed because in the last episode you said, like, oh, we're, like, very close to getting High Monk. Like, it was just, like, a done deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely jinxed us.
There's this, I feel like I talk a lot about it these days, but I've been listening to a lot of the Glass Cannon podcast, like a tabletop role-playing podcast, similar to The Adventure Zone, which we have pseudo-advertised heavily in the past.
Right.
And there's, like, one of the players there who will often say this thing, like, when someone, like, becomes overconfident or, like, just starts talking too big, he'll just shout, like, even God himself couldn't kill you!
Yeah, I really need to listen to that show.
It's good. I think you would like it. Actually, they've started doing, like, a new campaign recently under quarantine and put their other stuff on hold.
Okay.
I can send you a link to the first one of those. I think it would be a really good introduction.
Alright, I'm into that.
It's also, like, some of the funniest shit they've ever done. Because, like, they didn't have time to, like, plan it out. It's a less serious sort of thing, so, like, they're really fucking around with it. I've been really enjoying it.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. I think that would be up your alley in particular. Like, I think you would like their other stuff, but I feel like this would be a good introduction to, like, see what it is that I think is really entertaining about it. It's, for those listening at home, the new series is called, the Side Quest Side Sesh.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. She just covers so much fucking ground.
I know, she's like as far away as possible, then she's just stabbing you in the guts. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Oh, the timing. It's so slightly off.
I can't get the kicks to work now. They were working so well in the last battle. Alright, I'll take it. A lilac umbrella is kind of helpful against her. My understanding is that oh, I see. I tried to use it. No, I shouldn't have. That does some decent amount of damage. Apparently, Divine Confetti is pretty good against her.
Is she? She's alive though, right? She's got this
No,
really
she's
like
a ghost.
spooky ghost. Is she?
Yeah.
Because like she strikes me as a ghost, but then like when you do the death blow on her, for some reason she looks a lot more human.
Ooh, that was close. That was a grab. Definitely need to regain some posture.
Yeah. That was some good umbrella, bro.
Yeah, it didn't end very well though.
Yeah, that end bit was tough, but like, see, that strikes me as the problem with the umbrellas. Like, I get why they're a cool idea, but it seems like if you leave your like vulnerability window at the wrong time, like, oh, it seems real punishing.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be able to block some of those perilous attacks. That was the time for that one. But not all of them. It's hard to know what the right one is.
I feel like if it could do all of them, then it'd be kind of busted.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think it's specifically good against perilous thrust attacks. There it is.
There you go.
Alright, it only took me 2 tries.
You did it.
That's pretty good. I mean, she seems very difficult. The 2 tries seems pretty good for that.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely took me more on other playthroughs. Honestly, this fucking guy right here is really obnoxious.
It's like one of those mist ghosts. also looking for Richard?
Come on.
So you're on Headless now. Did you run out of gourd seed?
I did run out of gourd seeds, yes. I thought there was a save point up ahead, but I actually don't think there is.
I feel like you want that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, in fact, that there isn't. So I'm gonna go do that.
Well, here's the question: does that bridge guy respawn? Because he's not
He
a
does.
boss, right?
He does
Yeah, it seems
respawn,
annoying.
unfortunately. So, oh well. Oh well. Gonna go rest, so I can get my gourd seeds back. In the water are some carp. We might want to go do that. I don't know if I really feel like it. Maybe we come back.
I mean, you don't have. Well, you don't currently have the Mibu breathing technique.
No, I do not.
So,
So-
the idea behind the breathing technique that someone here has trained to not breathe the water because it's so like poisonous or whatever?
I
And
don't
that person
remember.
teaches you?
I remember VatiVidya talking about it at some point, but I don't have to fight this guy, but
Seems like you could get away with it. There's that like raffle spot or whatever.
well, guess we're
So-
down here now.
Yeah.
Ugh,
How's that going?
trying to get up to
Can
this.
you get high enough to do the?
Yeah, I
jump
think I
from
gotta
down there?
jump off the wall. Like that. Oh!
Regrettable.
Cool.
Least
Alright,
we're
there is
into-
this. I think this is a. I think this is like a prayer bead or something
It
initially.
seems like it would be. Usually those chests have something big like that.
Yeah. Maybe it's just always divine grass. I don't really remember.
What's divine grass do?
I forget.
Gets her real high.
Oh yeah, like
It's that
Like-
real good kush.
real high. Just like totally fucks you up.
Someone in a group chat at work yesterday sent like an old Vine where like it's like a daughter and her dad are at a dollar store and it's like something that's like called Kush. She like brings it to her dad and she's like, "Look, it's that real good Kush." And he's like, "We're in the dollar store. It can't be that good."
That's funny. All right,
Also
I'm not
funny
gonna
to me
bother
that
with
was
him.
in work chat.
Yeah, right? Sometimes he's easy to kill, right? Sometimes you just like get a good hit on him and then you Makiri counter him and immediately kill him. And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you don't do
if
that.
you
and it's
land
not
that Makiri counter, it seems like it's probably pretty relatively easy.
Alright, let's get some flame vent going. We're gonna deal with these guys here. We can kind of skip this, but it's important to the story, so...
Seeing that man's butt, is that the thing that's important?
They don't like fire.
Do they have like glowing eyes or whatever? It's kind of hard to tell.
They do not.
I thought that was supposed to be the talent.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ugh. Ugh.
Feel what liquefying? I don't remember this part of Grease, the musical. It was liquefying!
So here's the priest, and again, like you're supposed to be able to give him some sake.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, he also talks so slowly. That's cool. Okay.
Come forth and
Yeah.
come forth.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like this guy's got a problem.
Right? So now, like, oh, here, I got some shit for you. He's like, gulp, 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 it's blah, blah, blah. Oh no, it's running out. And that's it. And there's no... That's all you get. Get out of my way! I even tried destroying all of his pots once. That didn't accomplish anything.
Tried destroying his pots, or were mad at him and simply destroyed all his pots? You have some nerve.
I do have some nerve. There is, for those curious, there is a prayer bead up here. Obviously, we're not going to get it. We're going to get a Jesus statue instead, but if you're in the market for a prayer bead... Oh,
Uh-oh.
poopy pants.
We got
Welp,
that.
welp, 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 welp.
Is there a way to not have to... Maybe?
Hey, look at that. Check out the big brain on bread. Okay, time to fight this guy. This is a boss.
Huh. He's very tall. Is he supposed to be human? Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh
Nope.
my god.
Yeah. It's actually a she, I believe.
Is it? Is it? It has sort of a masculine sounding voice, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's a she.
Oh no, there you go. That's not good. And then that sounds like a dude again. Ah, it's the gender fluid corrupted monk! Everyone's
Pretty much.
favorite progressive boss.
See, it blocked that. So it
Yeah, that
blocks,
was good, yeah. I see what
it
you
blocks
did.
thrust attacks, but not sweeping attacks, I guess. Ow, fuck, man. She hits like a truck.
Yeah. It also has many hits in a row.
Oh, I tried. I pressed jump instead of dodge.
She definitely got dumps like a truck.
Come on.
Like a dump truck.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Sisqo, the one who created the thong song. That's truly one of my favorite song lyrics of all time, just because of how, like, underrated the absurdity of it is.
Yeah.
Because, like, if someone just said that to me in conversation, I'd be like, I have so many questions I literally can't start asking them, because I'm overwhelmed with the number of questions I have about the dumps she may or may not have that are in some way similar to the truck. So is this a boss that legitimately has more than health bar? Because it seems like a
Yes.
huge pain if there's a second mode on this.
You do fight them again, spoiler alert, in their, like, true form.
Do they have like two giant curved spear things?
They have a bunch of shit. They're pretty similar to this, but have a couple other interesting moves. And 4 health bars.
What?
Yep. 4, 3 health bars. They have 3 health bars. Yeah, nobody has 4.
I was gonna say, I thought you said 3 was max. 4 would be bananas.
Come on.
I do kind of like that in contrast to that other lady who's like clearly very present when you go to like boss battle her. This one like literally just appears like, screw you!
Yep.
I'm a ghost! Here to scare someone away from some real estate like Scooby-Doo!
That's not what Scooby-Doo did.
Come on.
I mean, it's like 100% whatever episode of Scooby-Doo is. Well, not the movies. Movies are... Some of them are still about that.
Are the movies not about that? I've never actually seen the movies.
I've seen
Oh,
like
boy.
a couple random ones. And they're actually very popular in our Discord, which is not a thing I would expect.
Shit. Get out of the way.
Like the Freddie Prinze Jr. movie?
No, like just like, there's like a lot of like straight to DVD or like straight to like Cartoon Network style animated Scooby-Doo movies.
Yes! First try.
Speaking of Cartoon Network, I saw a news article about HBO Max coming out in May, and it says that it was listing channels that were going to be available with it, and two of the channels listed was Cartoon Network, comma, Adult Swim, comma. So apparently Adult Swim is just its own entity now.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, so by the way, guys, we got the Mibu breathing technique.
Wait, what the? Wait a minute, Sisqo. I have lots of questions about those truck dumps.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
How did you learn the Mibu breathing technique by slitting the throat of a gender-fluid monk? How is that the way that happens?
These are questions you can ask, but you're not going to get answers.
Bring me Sisqo. I demand answers.
My attack power has been enhanced.
Oh, baby.
I think that's probably it for this episode.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end it then.
I hope you all have enjoyed thoroughly. Next episode, we probably should do some inventory management, and by that I mean talk to the sculptor and give him a bunch of sake.
Right. Just know that this time I'm definitely not doing the inventory management because I don't understand how any of that works.
No, Tech's definitely passing the controller over to you.
Yep, you're definitely going to have to do it.
Well, it'll be the worst episode yet. I hope you're all excited.
Join us then.
Best.